Hey, what's going on, guys? Yes, it's me. Yes, it's been a long time. The whereabouts and why I wasn't posting videos will be talked about eventually at some point. I'd be lying if I said I haven't recorded this video about 8 times now and just not posted the video or had unfortunate other things happen, like the video shutting off. Which brings me to another thing I'm going to bring forth to the people real quick here before we get too deep into any conversations. My phone might shut off on us like it used to, you know, like telling me I got too much memory. I don't know how much memory I actually have, so we don't know how long I can actually record for. Now, some small things that just pretty much because I'm thinking about it, because it's primarily the number one thought in my brain at this exact moment in time is my car's fucked up. Didn't wreck it or anything. It's not like I wrecked and it's fucked up, but fucking fuel pump is like fucked up. It was confusing and difficult to find out. Pain in the ass to find out the way I did, but oh man, stop for the train that isn't there. So like I drove from my work to Lowe's, which was maybe like 25 minutes in total that I spent in the car. And when I got to Lowe's, or well, let's even rephrase this. And actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of odd. Anyways, I got to Office Max because I bought, I think actually toward the end of like one of the last videos I posted, I kind of talked about I had gone to Office Max and bought a whole bunch of wire. It was a whole bunch of expensive wire and I didn't need any of it. So, you know, naturally I took it back because I was like, I'm gonna get my fucking money's worth. I'm not trying to fucking, okay, truck, there you go. He's learning how to four-way over here. So yes, naturally, it was $30 for 50 foot of that wire, and I had fucking a lot of that wire. I had hundreds of feet. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go get my fucking money back, because yeah, I'm not trying to have this much wire that I ain't using. So took the wires back, got this badass banging sound system that wasn't even that much money because it was on sale for one. Oh, this dude's gonna turn right. Please turn right. Unless he read the sign at the last minute that says don't turn on red. It's either that or the car, regardless. So yeah, oh wow, yeah, it's definitely being, oh, okay, yep, that no turn on red that I was talking about, that guy totally just turned on red. So, okay, green light, thank you, now I can go. Okay, so anyways, I had returned the wire, and then I had to go to Lowe's because there were some things I needed. Like drill bits and some other stuff. So I got back in my car, which is this the part that I ironically didn't think about until just now. But I got back in my car, I started up and drove to Lowe's, which Lowe's is literally right next door, so it was kind of like I drove 10 feet, really. I mean, less, more, but you know, whatever. It was, yeah, anyways. Now, I go to Lowe's, I'm inside of Lowe's for, oh, car, don't be a bitch. I'm inside of Lowe's for like 10 minutes because I'm talking about it and my car's like, I'm gonna be a bitch. But I'm trying to pay attention because the car is sounding awkward. Anyways, pretty much what's happening is for some reason my car heats up, and the moment that my car heats up, my fuel pump stops applying the right fuel pressure to my car and inevitably doesn't work. Now, when I got out Lowe's, I thought my car blew up. Like, it didn't work for shit. It barely ran. Well, let me rephrase that. It didn't run, and then one time that I got it started, it was idling at like 100 RPMs. I didn't know cars could idle that low and still be considered running. But yeah, it was a lot of backfiring, and it was bad. And I was like, man, fucked my car up. I don't even know what I did. Because like I said, I'd just driven it. Didn't act weird at all on the way there. So I call my dad, who's like a wizard with Ford vehicles, all vehicles in general, but Ford vehicles even more. Explain to him what's going on, telling him I think it might be my fuel pump because I'm not getting gas. There you go, buddy. Thank you. So he tells me some things to do. I end up getting it started. Says bring it home. I bring it home. I pretty much didn't drive my car at all for a while there because I was afraid to. Now naturally, I'm driving my car right now, so you might be wondering yourself, well, your car's fucked up, but you're driving it. Here's the thing. This is the part that's the confusing part. With me, with a guy who has very little backgrounds in cars besides, dreaming about certain cars, I don't fucking understand cars and why this is a thing. But once my car gets hot, like I said, it stops my fuel filter. Like it's like a sensor is bad or something, or the fuel pump itself is bad. No one really knows exactly. Gonna have to replace the expensive part, which is the fuel pump first, which is the part that makes me feel like I don't have to replace it since, we are driving right now, my fuel pump's working, so it's like, obviously, I don't know. But the moment that I stop this car and turn it off, it will not start again. It will do what it did to me at Lowe's. If I let the car sit for about an hour, let it completely cool down, fires right up, not a single issue. So that's what I'm saying. It's either a sensor that's fucked up, that's telling the fuel pump for whatever reason not to kick on, or whatever it's doing to make it not work. I don't know. It's confusing. That's what I'm saying. I don't like vehicles. They're confusing. So there's my problems with my car. It idles funny sometimes. Like when it does get warm and I sit at a stop sign, it idles kind of low, but never low enough to be like worried that it's going to shut off. It's usually like 600 RPMs, just low compared to the 900 to 1100 that I'm used to my car idling at. So there's that. But besides that, my life's been pretty much uneventful. I mean, there's, the natural, we had holidays come up and, some other stuff. But for the most part, I've been living a pretty average. I'm now also realizing from that moment right there that I'm getting air in my brakes. This is always great. Probably means I'm leaking air or leaking brake fluid somewhere. But yeah, I've been good. Okay, and this is the thing. This is the thing that might confuse people. I don't want to get into it right now because I'll probably not post this video if I do start talking about why I wasn't recording videos. But it solely comes down to I wasn't in trouble. I don't want people out there thinking that I got like incarcerated for a couple months and that's why I wasn't posting videos. It's not at all why I was not around for the last almost 3 months. I've been completely good. It's not anything bad that's happened. Okay, I guess in theory it was a little bad because it prevented me from being able to create content for you. But, life goes on. As I assumed, 3 months would go by, I'd post a video, or I wouldn't really know it was 3 months, but some time would go by, I would post a video, and I assumed that most people would still watch my content, and I wouldn't lose everybody, It's like, it wasn't particularly my fault, wasn't particularly your fault, it was some of people's faults, but it wasn't mine, or probably yours if you're excited to be seeing my video. Actually, let's go in reverse. Back up in the middle of the road. I don't want to be blocking nobody in, so I'm gonna park over here. I'm at my buddy's house, and like I said, once I turn my car off, it isn't gonna start back up. So I just want to make sure that I don't actually block people in. So so yeah. So like I said, life's been pretty good for me. I hope everybody's life has been pretty good for them too. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can see my face or not, but I think my camera is getting too hot because it says it's recording, but all the pictures are frozen. So I have no idea what's happening with my camera. So if you like this video, guys, a like would be much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, you should subscribe to keep up with awesome content that hopefully should be daily again. And if you are a part of the channel, you could share the video, show other people that I'm back. And I'll see you guys on the flip side of tomorrow.